Why has Spain become a key player in global economic discussions? Beyond its beautiful beaches and vibrant culture, Spain's economy tells a story of transformation and opportunity. As renowned investor Charlie Munger once said, "The big money is not in the buying and selling, but in the waiting." Spain's post-pandemic recovery, strategic role in the European Union, and emerging industries make it a compelling destination for professionals, remote workers, and investors alike. However, economic opportunities come with challenges. Spain's economy faces hurdles such as high unemployment, inflation, and global trade dependencies. These factors shape its future and require careful consideration for anyone thinking about making the move. Understanding these dynamics is critical to determine if Spain aligns with your financial goals in 2025. In this video, we'll explore the industries driving Spain's economic resurgence and assess the risks and rewards of relocating. Is Spain the next great economic opportunity, or are the challenges too steep? Stick with us to find out. And before we dive deeper, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Economy Explorer for more insights into global economies and their opportunities. The resilient recovery, Spain's post-pandemic comeback. Spain's economic transformation after one of Europe's steepest declines during the pandemic is a testament to strategic planning and resilience. In 2020, the country's GDP contracted by a staggering 11%, but through decisive action, it charted a path to recovery. Backed by 140 billion euros in grants and loans from the European Union, Spain prioritized renewable energy, digital transformation, and job creation to rebuild its economy. These investments fueled steady GDP growth, reaching 5.5% by 2022 and maintaining momentum since. This recovery is not just a milestone, but a stepping stone as Spain works to cement its position as a major player in the European economy. Spain's economic role in the European Union. As the fourth largest economy in the Eurozone, Spain holds a pivotal role in the European Union's economic structure. Its strong contributions to agriculture, automotive manufacturing, and renewable energy are essential to Europe's industrial framework. Beyond Europe, Spain's deep ties to Latin America enhance its strategic importance, creating trade and investment opportunities that few other countries can match. These international connections not only bolster Spain's economy, but also make it a prime destination for businesses seeking global reach. This robust integration with regional and international markets has strengthened Spain's economic foundations, laying the groundwork for future growth. Key growth sectors: renewable energy, technology, and tourism. Three industries stand out as driving forces behind Spain's resurgence: renewable energy, technology, and tourism. Spain is a leader in solar and wind energy production, with ambitious plans to achieve 100% renewable electricity by 2050. This commitment has attracted significant foreign investment, making renewable energy a cornerstone of its economy. Simultaneously, the technology sector is gaining traction. Government initiatives to foster innovation have resulted in startup-friendly policies and tax incentives, turning Spain into a promising hub for tech entrepreneurs. Tourism, meanwhile, remains vital, contributing nearly 12% of GDP. Millions of visitors flock to Spain annually, supporting local economies and reinforcing its global appeal. Together, these sectors form a robust economic base, though efforts to diversify beyond traditional strengths are crucial for long-term stability. The economic challenges Spain must address. Despite its strengths, Spain faces persistent challenges that demand attention. Unemployment continues to hover at 11%, with youth unemployment exceeding 20%, posing long-term risks to economic growth. Inflation, while stabilizing, has impacted purchasing power, creating financial pressure for households, and affecting the cost-effectiveness that often draws expats. Furthermore, Spain's reliance on EU funding and its exposure to global economic trends make it vulnerable to external shocks. Addressing these issues requires innovation and structural reform to ensure that Spain's economic progress remains resilient against future uncertainties. Affordable living with European charm. What makes Spain so appealing to people from all over the world? One key factor is its affordability. In a continent where high living costs can often feel restrictive, Spain stands out as a country that offers a rich lifestyle at a relatively low cost. In cities like Madrid and Barcelona, you can rent a one-bedroom apartment for as little as €800, while outside the urban hubs, prices drop significantly. For those relocating from North America or Western Europe, this affordability can feel like a breath of fresh air. But does this low cost come with compromises, or is Spain truly the best of both worlds? A balanced basket, day-to-day costs. Spain's affordability extends beyond housing into everyday essentials. Groceries, dining out, and public transportation are notably cheaper compared to countries like France, Germany, or the United States. A typical meal at a mid-range restaurant might cost €15, while monthly transportation passes are available for as low as €40 in most cities. This makes enjoying Spain's vibrant culture and cuisine not just a luxury, but an accessible part of daily life. However, inflation in recent years has nudged prices upward, raising questions about how long this affordability will last. Still, Spain remains competitive, particularly for remote workers or retirees seeking a comfortable lifestyle on a budget. Investment opportunities in housing. Spain's ongoing housing crisis presents an intriguing paradox for investors. On one hand, rental yields are rising as demand for accommodation outpaces supply, particularly in major cities and tourist-heavy regions. On the other hand, local protests and rising costs have drawn attention to the lack of affordable housing for residents. For investors, this dual reality offers opportunities to tap into high-yield markets, but it also underscores the importance of ethical investment practices. The government has started introducing measures to address these issues, creating both risks and potential benefits for those entering the real estate market. Tax benefits for expats and digital nomads. Spain's financial appeal isn't limited to its cost of living. The country has recently introduced tax-friendly policies designed to attract foreign workers and investors. One standout initiative is the Digital Nomad Visa, which allows remote workers to enjoy Spain's lifestyle while benefiting from reduced tax rates. This, combined with exemptions for international income and certain capital gains, makes Spain particularly attractive for expats with global income streams. These policies not only bolster Spain's economy, but also offer significant savings for those looking to work or retire abroad. The shadow of unemployment. For all its charms, Spain grapples with a persistent challenge that has haunted its economy for decades: unemployment. With the overall unemployment rate hovering at 11% and youth unemployment exceeding 20%, this issue has become a defining characteristic of Spain's labor market. It's not just about numbers, it's about the ripple effects these figures create. Unemployment impacts spending power, hinders economic mobility, and presents a significant hurdle for young professionals trying to establish their careers. If you're considering moving to Spain, this is more than a statistic. It's a reality that could shape your experience, especially if you plan to work locally. Inflation's silent strain. Spain's affordability has long been a selling point, but inflation in recent years has started to erode this advantage. While the worst of the price hikes have stabilized, the effects linger. Essential items like groceries and utilities have become more expensive, narrowing the gap between Spain's cost of living and that of other European nations. Expats who plan to rely on a fixed income or retirees managing savings may find that these changes impact their budgets more than they anticipated. Inflation is not unique to Spain, but its effects on a country that prides itself on affordability underscore a critical question. How sustainable is its financial appeal? Bureaucracy, the labyrinth of red tape. If you've ever heard the phrase Spanish bureaucracy, you've likely also heard it described as a labyrinth. From applying for visas to navigating healthcare or starting a business, Spain's bureaucratic system is notorious for its inefficiency. Processes can be lengthy, paperwork-heavy, and frustrating, especially for newcomers unfamiliar with the language or procedures. This challenge often catches expats off guard, turning seemingly simple tasks into prolonged ordeals. While some recent digitalization efforts aim to streamline these processes, the impact has yet to be fully realized. The environmental gamble. Spain's idyllic weather and breathtaking landscapes are part of its appeal, but they also come with risks. In recent years, the country has faced increasing climate-related challenges, including severe droughts, wildfires, and floods like those that devastated parts of Valencia. These events not only pose physical risks, but also threaten Spain's agricultural output and tourism industry, key pillars of its economy. Relocating to Spain means considering not just the beauty of its environment, but also its vulnerabilities. Choosing the right region becomes essential for anyone planning to settle here. Is Spain the right economic move for you? Decisions about where to live and invest often go beyond spreadsheets and statistics. They tap into a deeper question: what kind of future are you building? Spain's economic landscape offers both promise and complexity. On one hand, the country's affordability, strategic role in the European Union, and thriving sectors like renewable energy and technology make it an appealing choice. On the other, challenges like high unemployment, inflation, and a reliance on EU funding add layers of uncertainty. For those considering a move, the decision hinges on how these factors align with your goals and priorities. Spain's strength lies in its ability to blend opportunity with lifestyle. Few countries can offer a low cost of living alongside access to the European market and a vibrant culture. For remote workers and digital nomads, the recently introduced visa schemes make Spain an attractive base to work globally while enjoying local advantages. Investors, too, can benefit from high-yield sectors like real estate and green energy. Yet, it's essential to navigate the risks carefully, from understanding market fluctuations to adapting to local bureaucracy. So, is Spain the economic move for you? If you value a balance of opportunity and lifestyle, it may be the perfect fit. However, those with higher financial dependencies on steady growth or long-term stability might need a more cautious approach. The answer lies in assessing how Spain fits into your broader goals, whether you're building wealth, seeking a fresh start, or planning for retirement. Thank you for joining this journey through Spain's economic potential. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe to Economy Explorer for more in-depth looks at global opportunities. And before you go, check out one of the suggested videos on the screen. Thank you for being part of the Economy Explorer community. We'll see you next time.